Hello there and welcome to this Photoshop tutorial. My name's Callum and I'll be guiding you through today's tutorial. The tutorial that we're doing today is called the Ghostly Blur Text Effect. As you can see from the one I made earlier, it looks rather quite doody. So we're going to go to new document to start off with and put a nice title in called the Blur Effect. Make sure your presets are up to 1440 and height of 900. They are customizable if you want. Nice big blank canvas as we have it here. But we need to make it black. So go down here, pop in the black foreground colour here. So you have black and white there. Go up to the square button. Let's make the square slightly bigger on the canvas. And you now have a black background. So we can't do this effect without putting any text in, can we? So for this, select your text button here, make sure it's in white, onto 200 pixels, I'm doing this for the example, onto black for boldness, and onto Arial. These are totally customizable, entirely up to you. So for the example today, I'm going to type the word blur in, but that is totally customizable to you if you want to. So next, we've got to change the layer type, and we need to change from a text layer into a pixel image layer. To do this, select your blur text effect layer, go up to user size type there. And as you can see, the image has changed there, and also the text area around this has disappeared. Next is we need to add some more layers in order to add some of the effects to it. So we need to go to layer, onto new, and layer via copy. I'm going to press Ctrl and J, and you can see you've got blur copy 2, blur copy 3. Next is we need to add the first set of blurs. And to do this, we need to go on to our blur layer there, and then go up to filters, onto blur, and down to motion blur. First, we need to set the angle to 90 and also the distance to 150. When you see it, it won't be 150, it'll probably be something like 15. But I'm just going to change this to 150. As you can see here, it looks lovely. Next, we need to go to the layer above it, which is blur copy, and go onto the same effect, onto filter, onto blur, and onto motion blur. This time you need to change the angle to 0, but keeping your distance to 150 pixels. As you can see, we have a vertical blur and a horizontal blur, which is good. So now we don't need these two layers anymore, so what we can do is combine them together. And to do this, make sure you have selected blur copy, go up to layer, and down onto merge down. As you can see, we've just got the one blur layer. Now we need to add the second set of blurs. So we need to go on to blur copy 2, go on to filter site, go down to blur, and then Busan blur. Change this to 2, 0, and click OK. Now we're going to do another one of these. I'm going to go on to copy number 3 for this, and go on to filter, blur, Busan blur, change the radius to 8.0. Excellent. And now we don't need these two layers anymore, so go on to layer and merge down as shown. Now we need to add a layer mask, and in order to do this, we need to go down to our little button down here, which is a circle inside a square, and click it. As you can see here, we have a layer mask. And next we need to go over to our gradient tool, which is this one here. Make sure you have selected preset of black to white, and then press the button. Yours will come like this, but you need to select the button, which is 3 along. Now this can get complicated, so if you want to zoom in, feel free. You need to do this Control and your little plus button just zooms in. So we need to draw our gradient. Now you can see our little cross arrow here. While doing this, press Shift and drag up to the top of your letter from a mid-ish point. Let go. Actually, it is slightly darker, but not dark enough. Let's zoom out for this. And then we need to duplicate the layer 2 more times. So Control and J, 1, 2. So you should have blurred copy 2, blurred copy 3, and blurred copy 4. As you can see, if we take away these, they add a certain amount of intensity to the image. Now we need to add a bit of colour to it, which is always fun. So go onto your blurred copy 4, and onto this half black, half white circle. Go up to Who and Saturation, and give it a click. Now in order to get this perfect blue, as shown here, it's not perfect, but anyway, you need to select the top one, which is Who to 241. Sorry, I've done that wrong. Don't panic if you can't see it, because you need to click Colorize. There we go, that's better. So on to 241 this time. You can type it in, I'm being awkward today. That's 241, and then on to saturation of 55. And that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. You should have something that looks a bit similar to this, but feel free to change it colour wise and whatever you want. It's totally up to you. So I'd like to thank you for watching today's Photoshop tutorial. I've been Callum, and I hope to see you again very soon. Ta-ta!